throw punches. It seemed he was trying to, like, box. Like, I don't know why, but you're not a boxer, Deontay. Like, I understand maybe you want to sharpen those skills. I get that. Maybe you can take the first 4 rounds and try to do that. But you can't take a 12-round fight and for the first 10 rounds just run around the ring. Deontay Wilder never really challenged Joseph Parker for the center of the ring. He was just content with running around in circles, trying to avoid conflict. And you're not going to win a fight by avoiding conflict. You have to throw punches.
What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. Now, I just made a video, and I was actually getting ready to get up and go out and take care of some things. And I'm sitting here, and I was just looking at some things, and that little clip that I just came across, I was actually watching something. And I just wanted to play that because of some other things that somebody just said something to me, and it's nothing new. But I really have some questions for Deontay Wilder fans, okay? Because y'all seem to know so much about every other fighter. The flaws, the downsides, the things that don't help them to improve in the ring, improve as a person. Y'all seem to, like, be experts on everybody else's life. Somehow, y'all just don't understand that him making excuses, y'all making excuses, don't erase the facts, and it doesn't erase the results of what happened. So, when Deontay Wilder stands in the ring and says, no excuses, we're not going to blame it on ring rust. Joseph Parker had a hell of a game plan. He did a great job avoiding my punches, ducking out of the way of my punches and stuff like that. And then I tip my hat to him. When Deontay Wilder says things like, if I lost to Joseph Parker 100 times over, I wouldn't feel ashamed, you know. And then he turns around and says, I have no business losing to Joseph Parker because I know I'm way better than him. I heard him several times in the fight, and I've watched the fight again and again and again. I've yet to see Joseph Parker get hurt anywhere, except for maybe him thinking that Deontay was going to put up a better fight. Inwardly, damn, that's all. Well, other than that, then the man turns around. You basically shits on Joseph Parker. So you praise him 1 minute, then you shit on him the other minute. If I say I have no business losing to that person, that means I'm that much better than you. And he claimed that. He said that. When you lose a fight to someone and you have to make up excuses as to why you lost, you will never become better. And the fact that you guys are sitting here saying AJ and Hearn are ducking Wilder, they don't want to fight Wilder. The dude got beat up, and the agreement was that they both had to win their fight. They both win their fight. Then the contract signed was for March 9th. Who's the one that lost, y'all? So how do you calculate that into Hearn and AJ are running? They're ducking a guy that just got his ass whooped. The guy's so delusional that when he sat here and said, I'm the reason AJ looked so good against Wallin, now he know he doesn't have to fight me. He didn't hold back. He went there and gave it his all. Okay. So we just gonna act like Joseph Parker didn't kick your ass. Somehow, I've never seen people that's supposed to be sober talk so irrational and just completely idiotic. The man lost. He got his ass whooped, and out of his own mouth, he does not want to fight Joseph Parker in a rematch. Let's flip this around, y'all. Deontay Wilder goes in there and beat Parker up so bad that his corner decides, nah, man, that's it. We're not letting you out for the 6th round. Parker goes, thank you, because I ain't really want to go back out there anyway. But then AJ goes out and gets beat up, shut out 12 rounds. Okay? Unanimous decision by Waleem. And and then his fans start saying, Shelly Finkel and Wilder are ducking Anthony Joshua. They don't want the fight. They were so happy that he lost. They were smiling. They wanted me to lose. Are you telling me that you guys would sit here and side with Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua? Are you telling me that you would side with those fanboys talking that delusional shit? And I already know what the answer is to that. So you same people running your mouths actually saw the video of Wilder saying, if AJ loses, then there's no need for the fight to happen. Wilder was so confident, just like his fanboys, just like all these so-called boxing experts, that he was going to walk through Parker. He didn't say if either one of us lose. And here's the thing, because what goes for AJ goes for Wilder in that situation. He didn't say if any one of us lose, then the fight's off. So, I'm hoping he win. I'm going to go out there, go out here to secure this win, and, we going to meet up in March. No. He's talking like the win was already in the bag. And like I told you, the reason he was standing there with his hands up like he won the fight, and I'm like, man, he looked terrible during the fight, but he looked like a complete buffoon when he stood there and raised his arm like he thought he won, and had the nerve to actually say to the interviewer he thought he had the upper hand in the fight. Do you guys realize that when you can't admit that you lost, it won't make you better? Because you always tell yourself that when you're training, you're doing everything right. You're doing everything you're supposed to. That's exactly the mentality that this man has. Nah, I didn't lose. I really won that fight, but the judges saw it different. Nah, Anthony, and you know what? And to show you the diversion with all the nonsense, right? Why are y'all not talking about the loss? No, why are y'all not talking about the loss? Y'all talking more about Anthony Joshua winning against Waleem and making excuses that, he won because Wilder, he got pumped up because he seen Wilder lose. AJ didn't even watch the fight, according to AJ. Eddie Hearn and them said they had to go back there and tell him that he lost the fight. But you just, keep your focus. And so at the end of the day, y'all sitting there talking all that shit about what AJ did and what he wanted. So in other words, y'all telling me if Wilder would have won, then AJ would have lost? Is that what y'all trying to say? Did y'all not see the video also of Wilder and his family back there celebrating when Jarrell Miller got beat? And y'all got the nerve talking about, Wilder and Jarrell Miller should fight next because, and then give y'all bullshit explanation as to why. So we just gonna act like Jarrell Miller not in jail right now? You see, it's just something about the mentality of Wilder fans, man, that for the ones that act out the way they do, for y'all that just like the boy for whatever reason, but y'all shut the fuck up and don't be out here doing dumb shit, then this don't include y'all unless y'all want it to. But for y'all that be sitting here talking this delusional shit, a man gets his ass beat the fuck up, blows his chance. Somehow, AJ's running from him. Y'all the type of people that would sit here and watch the team that you like get swept in the NBA Finals. Get swept. Let's say the New York Knicks got swept. You understand what I'm saying? You get so mad. It's like 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they're down by 35 points. You get so mad, you get up, throw your TV off, go for a walk, you pissed off. All of a sudden, you get to the store, and people jump around, yeah, you looking like, what the fuck they so happy about? And what, man, fucking Knicks. What? Nah, they won. What you mean? They was down by 35 points with 30 seconds left. Ain't no way they won. Nah, they just gave it to them anyway. What? Oh, shit. You would be okay with that. Because y'all don't care about integrity. Y'all don't care about respect and honor, no dignity. It's just There's like, I'm telling you, something is wrong with all of y'all. There was no logical reason for anybody to feel some kind of way and make stupid shit up about somebody ducking this guy because he lost. And y'all not helping him. The dude, something is wrong with him. Man, when I lost, I seen that shit. When that motherfucker was coming out to the ring, I seen them motherfuckers. I said, this nigga happy as hell. I lost. Listen to that shit. And I swear to God, yo, I was disgusted, yo. Like, I never seen somebody so happy. Wait. Yes, you did. When you saw him celebrating that Jarrell Miller loss. Why was he so happy that Jarrell Miller lost? Why, is he another guy that he really don't want to fight? So if Wilder sat there watching Jarrell Miller lose, and he was celebrating and jumping around, do you think that he was mad? You think he was happy for Anthony Joshua that he won? You don't think he sat there crossing his finger hoping AJ lost? Now you just got your ass shut down by a guy that AJ beat 5 years ago. And you sit here and watch AJ go in here and dismantle and pick apart Otto Wallin. And you think that Wilder was sitting there clapping for him? And you want to know the crazy part? And this is where y'all some real soft bitches, man. I just got to be real with all you little soft, gushy motherfuckers out there. Anthony Joshua did nothing but have high praise. He said, I could rip into Wilder for all the shit he was saying. He's like, but I'm going to take the high road. And he said, Wilder just fell short, but he'll be back. He said, I know I'm still a massive threat. I think Wilder's still a threat, and this is a fight we can make happen. Did you hear him talking any type of shit about Wilder? No, that's what Wilder does. Wilder laugh and smile in your face, then go talk shit about you when he know you're not around. That's what he does. I'm a kind, said not. I'm a kind. These niggas be calling my name, but when they see me, they be mummies. Yet we see the exact opposite. Funny thing is, the other guy y'all think so funny sit up in jail right now for fucking carjacking his repossessed car. Or should I say a repossessed car, because it's no longer his. It was taken. He wasn't making the payments. Too busy out here calling people shrimp and telling people to suck his dick and calling people bitch ass niggas, but he went there and lost to a bitch ass nigga. Okay, and the other guy's delusional as fuck. At one point talked about taking his own life, suicidal thoughts. Lied about never saying that the costume was too heavy. He never said that. No one he said it. His boy sat there lying for him, but no one he said it. And I'm saying, you motherfuckers sit here and watch this shit. But y'all turn around and act like it's okay. Let's just act like it didn't happen. Let's make an excuse for it. Let's give him a pass for it. I'm telling y'all, as human beings, when you got that bum-ass uncle, nephew, how you doing, man? I missed you. Cut this shit off what you want. Because you know he need a favor, right? Because that's that uncle that never call, never come by unless they need something. Uncle need a place to stay. Yeah, man, you know, because I'm good for what happened. What? You got 2 fucking days. When your check come? Tomorrow. Okay, so, motherfucker, here's how this goes, Unc. Tomorrow. What time you going to get your check? Well, I'm about 3 o'clock, so what time should you be back here? I should be back here by 4:30. Okay, so what's going to happen if you're not back here by 4:30? Your bag and whatever you brought here is going to be on the fucking porch. Get your shit, get the fuck out. Now, you come back here like you're supposed to, have my fucking money. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be up front. Why? Because, see, y'all the motherfuckers that'll sit there and argue with your uncle. Knowing damn well he probably got a drug problem. He's a fucking liar. He don't do what he say he gonna do. Jump on the phone. This nigga came over here talking about man, I knew this nigga was lying. I swear to God, do. Because y'all a bunch of little fucking divas. Y'all a bunch of little bitches, man. Y'all like to argue and talk dumb shit. No. Either you gonna let him stay or you not. But you gonna let him know what it is and you gonna throw his ass the fuck out. It's one or the other, right? You gonna fucking do what you say, and I'm gonna make sure. So you not back here by 4:30, I'm throwing your shit outside. Do not ring my bell. Get the fuck out. Simple. No. You got that uncle that's a drug addict. You know what he want the money for. You gonna give it to him. Man, this nigga said he wanted some food, man. I come around the corner, man. This motherfucker ain't buying drugs. Man, this nigga, I swear to God, man, this nigga be lying. Yeah, you know he's a liar. You know he's a drug addict. You know he has a problem. So why your stupid ass keep giving him the money? Then jumping on the phone arguing. Because if I'm on the other end of that phone, I'm going to ask you, so listen here, you know you're a drug addict, right? Yeah, so why your dumb ass keep giving the money and calling me, bothering me about this dumb shit? Man the fuck up, stop giving the money. How about that? You man up. He got the drug problem. You supposed to be sober. You be the smart one. The fuck is wrong with you? You got a problem too. This is how y'all remind me with this whole Wilder shit. No matter what this man say or do, it's never wrong. I've never heard none of y'all check him on nothing. Y'all make excuses for him. And every one of these channels that he decide to pop up on, y'all all do the same thing. They sit and tell Wilder what's happening, like they're behind the scenes with him. And he sit there, oh, this is the excuse they want me to go with. Oh, okay, that's the lie they want me to tell. If this man had went in there and knocked out Parker like he claimed, he and AJ would be fighting in March. Just so AJ could knock him out in March, that's all. But he lost. And this man don't even want to fight the rematch with Joseph Parker. And y'all sit there with y'all punk asses and act like this shit is cool. Let me ask y'all something. When Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, if AJ would have said, I don't even want a rematch with Andy Ruiz, I dare any one of you cock-eyed sons of bitches to sit here and tell me that you would have been like, nah, that's understandable. No, y'all would have been like, yo, AJ's a bitch. How you going to not want to fight the motherfucker that just beat you? You know who would have been the ringleader? Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. See, this is one of the things I don't respect about a lot of these channels. Because, see, you motherfuckers always sit talking about black people and how we need to stick together, how black people don't be supporting black people. But y'all the same motherfuckers that go throw black people under the bus. So y'all want to dictate which black people that you show support to and who you don't. Because I've heard y'all talk shit about so many black fighters. And y'all talk all that shit. But yet, Deontay Wilder jumps on a fucking MMA show with the white guy, Brandon Schwab, talking shit about AJ, who's black. Oh, but he's not American. He's from the UK. I don't give a fuck. He's still black. Yeah, I know you got people that got black skin that don't consider themselves black. I know that, but AJ's not one of them. You got black people from America that don't think that they're black, think they're better than what they are, or they think that if I say I'm black, then I'm beneath. No, I can't. That's why these motherfuckers will sit there and they might have somebody in their family from somewhere else. They'll claim that. Like, man, ain't nobody looking at you thinking you Indian. Ain't nobody looking at you thinking you Japanese. You look like a straight up black dude, like a straight up black woman, but you scared to say it. Okay, so stop with all that bullshit. Deontay, and just for the record, for all those shows that's still around, and the ones that Deontay went and hopped his little skinny narrow ass on to make fun of AJ, well, just know that they always making fun of Deontay as well. Not just from the Joseph Parker beating. They was laughing at him ever since fucking Tyson Fury embarrassed him. And ever since he embarrassed himself with the whole 45-pound costume was wearing his legs down. Yeah, including the same white guy, Brandon Schwab, that you sit and went to laugh at another black man with a white guy, but you always talking and your fanboys always talk about black this, black that. And see, I figured it out with Deontay from the first time it came out of his mouth. It ain't because he give a fuck about black people. It's when shit wasn't going right in his favor with Fury. He started talking all this black versus white shit to get the black people on his side. And that's all. And that's the only time you hear him bringing that shit up is when something happens that he don't like. You don't hear him just on the regular talking about black people and uplifting and speaking up for black people. When the fuck do you hear him do that shit? Nah, it's when something happens to his black ass. Now we all supposed to, yeah, fight the power shit. Get the fuck out of here with that corny, weak shit. You guys are not helping him. And he's not intelligent enough to help himself. So every fucking time y'all jumping in front of a fucking camera talking about, oh man, they ducking, oh, AJ over there buck dancing for AJ Hearn. Well, go tell Deontay Wilder that Shelly Finkel's white too. Somehow AJ's buck dancing, but motherfucking Wilder isn't. But he's buck dancing how? And if you ask how, not one of you dumbasses can explain how the fuck he's buck dancing. Y'all don't want to see him win. And that's how that go. Y'all don't ever want to see him win. So when your boy lose, oh, that really make y'all feel mad. And the problem is y'all all thought AJ was done. He comes back, looks great in his last fight. Now it's like, damn. And even when he wasn't looking like himself in the other fights that he had since, y'all found every excuse, always had something. Go look at your own comments. See, that's my thing. Y'all criticize his win against Franklin. Y'all criticize Franklin as an opponent. Y'all criticize his win against Hellenius. You criticize, everything. But then all of a sudden, and y'all criticize Joseph Parker as an opponent because y'all was talking shit about how 40-year-old Luis Ortiz was way better than Joseph Parker. Yeah. But the same guy that y'all said Luis Ortiz will beat Wilder's ass. Make that make sense that y'all see all this stupid, goofy shit like you don't understand how backwards your train of thoughts are. So at the end of the day, when you care about a person, you're going to keep it real with them. If you're an honest person, you're going to keep it real with them. I don't care how you feel because I'm telling the truth. Feel how you want. And what? Hey, Pop, this guy beat me in basketball, and I'm trying to figure out what. Okay, I got you. You need to learn how to dribble the ball with your left hand and your right hand. You don't feel comfortable going to your left, and all he kept doing was trying to, run up on you and press you and make you go to your right, and that's what your natural instincts make you do. And the fact that you can't go to your left and you don't feel comfortable dribbling to your left, that's what he's capitalizing on. What did he do? He goes and learns how to dribble with his left. He learns how to go back and forth either way. All of a sudden now, guess what? Now the kid can't beat him. But if I sat there and made up some sorry-ass excuse and tried to make him think that it was just something in the air, because you really better than that kid, man. Don't even worry about it, but I can't tell you what to work on. Imagine what kind of dad I'd be. As simple as that. And I watched the game and I understood what was going on. Yeah. Now that he's learned how to dribble and go to his left, he can score with his left, he can switch. Yeah, it's practice. It's called hard work. It's training. Not sit here and make up excuses. Yeah, he's getting the best of you because he realized you can only go to your right. And unless you get that first step and beat him to the, get that first step on him and beat him to the hoop, he's going to keep jumping on you. And that's why they keep double teaming you, because they feel like you're the weak link. Oh, all of that's corrected now, right? And you never stop. You keep working. You keep pushing because you only want to get better. And when you get to the point where this is as good as you're going to get, you want to be able to maintain that for as long as you can. That's what you do. That's what an honest person does. You don't sit up here and make excuses. If I put my own blood relatives, look, I don't make excuses for nobody, including myself. I couldn't picture me telling my son, man, that motherfucker was happy as hell when you lost. Man, you don't want to. No. Son, you lost. You didn't win. You lost. The better man won. No excuses. Move on. Get back in the gym. Shape up. You know what y'all fail to realize? This man is 38 years old. Y'all done went from saying it was ring rust to he's old, he's not the same, AJ waited for him to get old, to fucking they shouldn't have gave him Parker first because he's been out the ring. Yet Parker wasn't shit. Parker was going to sleep in 2 rounds. Y'all said all of that. So every excuse, if it was just ring rust, that's all y'all needed to say. And that's all he would have said, right? Out of his own mouth, we ain't going to blame it on that, though. Go back and watch the fight and tell me when I'm lying. Go back and watch the post-fight interview in the ring and see if he don't stand there and say, we ain't going to blame it on that, though. Yeah. Then he turns around and says it was just that. He lost due to ring rust. I said the guy just move his mouth and don't know what he's talking about. You guys that are supposed to be so-called fans, I wouldn't want you guys in my corner for shit. Because the fact of the matter is, sometimes it takes a person to grow up and wake up and be honest with themselves. I heard a rapper doing a motherfucking interview say, when I look back at the album now and look at, the producers and the tracks and everything, and I listen, he said it wasn't them, it was me. He said the album, flopped because of me. It was a time I was blaming everybody. He said, but it wasn't them, it was me. And then he started critiquing what he was doing wrong and how and why the mindset that he had and why the album didn't work. And that's what I'm saying. People don't know how to do that. It's always somebody else's fault. You tell me as a grown man or grown woman, how in the fuck do you have a deal that both guys have to win this fight? You sitting there arrogant as fuck, telling everybody how the fight ain't gonna happen if you lose, your opponent lose, but then you the one lose. Now all of a sudden they're ducking. And y'all are not saying, Wilder, for real. I understand you frustrated, but listen, you should be trying to get back into with Parker. Parker just beat you. So ring rust or not, guess what? Shake the cobwebs, get back in there and show it was just ring rust. Still ain't gonna take away the fact you got your ass whooped. It's just another fight, that's all. But now you saying AJ running, you lost, man. So all this, he was happy I lost. Or everything to take your attention away from what's real. The boy got his ass whooped. He's done. He's done. And you want to know, out of everything that I said, everything I described, out of everything he said and done, the fact that he don't want the fucking rematch with Parker says it all. I can't afford another loss. If I do that, then it's over. So at least now, I go in there and AJ knock me out. I got a big payday. Then if I want to stick around and fight some more meatballs and try to make a little extra cash before I finally retire, then I can go back to fighting guys ranked 400 and knock them out in one round and make people think that I'm all that. And I might be able to get lucky again and get another big payday. Because I knocked 3 meatballs out ranked number 400. But guess what? My fans going to support me no matter what I do. So in their eyes, I can do no wrong. That's part of the problem. It's like somebody who do shows, do music, go on stage. They got nothing but their family and friends out there cheering, so it sounds impressive, but then they go on the road and don't know anybody, and they get the sexual chocolate treatment. Y'all know what I mean. Sexy chocolate. That boy good. He good. Yeah. Yeah, drop the mic, open his arms, point, and walk off. That's what y'all are. You can't fucking sit here and tell me that y'all don't have mental problems. If y'all sit here talking about Wilder won that fight, and if y'all thought he won, y'all know that's bullshit. Because if y'all thought he won, ain't no way in fuck y'all be sitting there talking about they shouldn't have gave him Joseph Parker on his first fight since a year. So we all know that that's bullshit. Y'all know damn well he didn't win that fight. By no stretch of the mind was he even close to winning that fight. And the fact that he's saying it, y'all know that that's bullshit. But y'all some fake motherfuckers, man. So y'all sit here and let him think that this shit's okay. No, champ, man, you gonna get back in rhythm. They ain't gonna touch you, man. Yeah, I know. Y'all said all that same shit before the fight, right? Parker can't touch him. He gonna knock Parker out in 1 or 2 rounds. Y'all ain't think ring rust played a part, nothing. Y'all talk about, and y'all even said it, while the fans was bringing this up to defend him. Well, he ain't fought in the whole year before Hellenius. You see what he did to Hellenius? And Hellenius 6'9". Mm-hmm. Then y'all turn around and blame it on ring rust. Oh, now ring rust kicked in. But if Joseph Parker ain't shit, ring rust shouldn't have meant nothing. And it's not like, he couldn't throw a jab properly because he was run. No. The problem is he finally got there with somebody that actually can box. And I'm telling y'all, reality, Joseph Parker did not improve since the fucking Joe Joyce fight. I've seen the fights he had since the Joe Joyce fight. I'm watching Joseph Parker the same way I'm watching Wilder. And it's because Wilder has such poor mechanics that the game plan he had worked. But at the same time, it's the same Joseph Parker. Same foot speed, same hand speed, same thing. All he had to worry about was just make sure, just don't get careless. Don't let this motherfucker land nothing by just being careless. Just stay sharp on defense. Keep doing what you're doing. That's all. And you know when y'all going to see? When Joseph Parker fights somebody else? That's when you're going to see that Joseph Parker, he got heart. He comes to fight, but you're going to see it's the same Joseph Parker. And y'all, the type of people that, you see, when Wilder goes in there and get knocked the fuck out by somebody, we already know going to be the excuses that he's not the same. We already know. It's not going to matter, though. And y'all just can't wait for AJ to lose again. Y'all just, I hate that. That's y'all. Funny thing is, you don't see AJ jumping on nobody's podcast talking shit or making excuses. He's on to the next one. He's training. So he's just as humble with a win as he is in defeat. This dude talks shit when he lose, talk shit when he win and when he lose, and make up excuses. So let me say this to y'all. I've said it before and I'm saying it again. Deontay Wilder needs to earn his keep. And he needs to fight somebody the same caliber as Joseph Parker or better, not worse. Beating a lesser opponent does not warrant you to have a title shot. He needs a big win, and he needs to fight somebody that's hot right now. Why don't he fight a guy like a Zhilei Zhang? Why don't he want to fight a guy like a Joe Joyce? They both coming off losses, right? Huh? So why don't he want to fight? And for any excuse that y'all will make up will simply be because y'all know he don't want to fight these guys and he's not bringing their names up. We don't want to see him versus no fucking Dillian White now. No. When was the last time Dillian White fought? Huh? And we know why he ain't been in the ring. So that being said, why would you want to fight anybody except for the guy that beat you? No, y'all, don't worry. That Joseph Parker fight was just a fluke. I could beat AJ. Make this make sense. Trevor Bryant and Berman Stavern fought for a WBA regular belt. Daniel Dubois had just got beaten by Joe Joyce. He stopped due to the eye injury and, he quit in the fight. The very next fight for Daniel Dubois was for that title that Trevor Bryant won in defeating Berman Stavern. I told you guys all then, Berman Stavern and Trevor Bryant name doesn't hold weight. They have somebody else in mind that they want to fight for that belt. So they'll let these two has-beens, these two never was fighters, they'll let them fight it out. And whoever that person is. And at the time, I was thinking it might have been Dillian White because Dillian was trying to get a belt. He was frustrated because he wanted to get a shot. The WBC kept screwing him over. But it turns out that it was Daniel Dubois. He went in there, crushed Trevor Bryant early. It wasn't even competitive. And I told you guys then, yeah, that's what happened when you have somebody to pull strings. Because a guy coming off of a loss gets a title shot, but not the winner. I said it then, and I'm saying it now. So how in the fuck does Deontay Wilder get his ass whooped? And no, fighting Anthony Joshua is not for the title, but what I'm saying is, you're going to reward him for losing? If that's the case, give the shot to Joseph Parker because he won. And the fact that the Saudis isn't making Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua March 9th, what does that fucking tell you? They didn't have interest in Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua rematch because you know what? They tried to find an opponent. Who can we give Deontay Wilder that has some credibility but's washed up, past his prime, he'll ice Joseph Parker. Why did Parker's name come up? Huh? Why? Doesn't make a difference, does it? Cherry pick gone wrong. And you know why I say that? Because out of all the shit that they talked, the only reason that Deontay Wilder had anything good to say about Joseph Parker as far as him being a fighter, it was fabricated. And it was said pretty much with the influence of Malik Scott. You know how I can say that? For you to sit here and say Joseph Parker's a good fighter Joseph Parker always had skill. He could box. You know, always respected Joseph Parker. He's a good guy outside the ring, blah, blah, blah. But then you turn around and say, how you gonna beat me when you ain't had confidence when you was a champion? And now you a challenger. How you gonna have confidence? That don't make no sense to me. Yeah, then he said, I know I'm way better than him. I have no business losing to him. Not even on a magnificent day for him, blah, blah, blah. So do you think he really meant those comments he made about him, giving him props and all of that? No. And that's why he was so arrogant and cocky towards Joseph Parker and not talk about him losing, but AJ losing. He just knew he had this in the bag. People, we gonna stop playing these games. When you spar, ring rust will show in sparring. I don't know what kind of bullshit training these dudes are doing now, but you know in the gym when you're ready. You know when you're ready. You know in training. And these veteran trainers stop saying shit like that because they're trying to fit into the mindset of this bullshit going on now. You know in training if you're really ready. You know. So all of a sudden now it was ring rust. Okay? Well, I hope that y'all got your notebooks ready. And y'all sit down with a whole other plethora of excuses. Because he's going to get his ass whooped again. And that's why he don't want to fight Joseph Parker. He want to go straight to AJ. Well, more than likely that fight's not going to happen because he lost. And the longer he sticks around, he's not going to get better. Okay? And the next birthday comes, okay, well, he'll be 39 years old. I don't know how long he wants to stick around, but you can already see. The dude is full of excuses. He's one-dimensional. This is nothing new. So he goes in there, like I said, let him fight Zilly Zhang. Why not? What y'all scared of? But why not? Every single time this dude loses, it's an excuse. Every single time. And it's funny because in boxing, AJ and Wilder are connected like Tupac and Biggie Smalls. It's like you can't say one without talking about the other. The reality is, as long as you got yes men around you, it doesn't matter what you do wrong. It doesn't matter what you're not good at. You will never improve because there's never a reason for you losing or failing or coming up short. It's always an excuse. And I'm saying this from the heart. Y'all talk some goofy shit, but then you want fucking compassion from people because, you know, I ain't got to understand shit. I know what I understand and I understand what I see. I trust my eyes and my thinking over you motherfuckers come with this bullshit. Plain and simple. I know if I'm not in the shape that I need to be in or not. I'm not stupid. I know if I'm sharp or if I'm not sharp. I'm not stupid. But here we go again, treating another grown 38-year-old man like he's a baby. And I'm failing to hear anybody to see the understanding and logic about what went wrong for Wilder. Other than he got his ass whooped. Why y'all blaming AJ Hearn and Anthony Joshua? Because he got his ass whooped. So it's his fault. You know how many people said if the fight between Wilder and AJ don't happen, it's going to be because AJ loses? You know how many people after that fight said, I thought if the fight between AJ and Wilder didn't happen, it was going to be because of AJ? Yeah. Yeah. Because y'all all wrote Joseph Parker off and thought Wilder was better than what he really is. I told you, you take his whole career. If you take Fury off the list, his biggest win is against a 40-year-old, okay, Luis Ortiz. And guess what? That wasn't nothing classic about those fights. He got dominated and then wound up getting a knockout. Simple. Same old typical Wilder shit. So now that he loses to a guy that y'all claim was shot, wasn't shit, wasn't never shit. So if that's the case, how bad does that make Wilder look? But we supposed to sit here and play nice because y'all feel some kind of way. Man, fuck y'all. I got to say that flat out. And that shit goes to anybody with a heartbeat, you know what I'm saying, but a fucking half-wit brain. that can't just be man enough and say, yo, the dude just lost. Simple. Stop making excuses. Wilder, get up, dust yourself off, go forward. Stop making these goofy ass videos making a fool out yourself, man. You keep sitting up here talking about AJ and Hearn running for you, they ducking, they glad you lost. What the fuck? Don't matter what the fuck they think. You was glad Miller lost. So all the shit he bitching about, he's guilty of. And it's videos of him celebrating with his family back there. They was happy Miller lost. Okay. And you was so sure you was going to go in there, touch, sleep. Motherfucker even called himself Dr. Sleep. I'm no longer the Bronze Bomber. I'm Dr. Sleep. Yeah, you slept on Joseph Parker, didn't you? And you couldn't figure out nothing in the fight. Just run some more, and throw a few punches here and there. Run some more. That's all you did the whole fight. Now compare when Anthony Joshua fought the rematch against Ruiz. Not a comparison. He didn't let his whole arsenal of punches go, but he was effective with that jab right hand, and he was landing that shit over and over all night long. Yeah. And y'all called that running? And y'all called that shit Wilder did boxing? The dude can't box. And until this motherfucker wake up and understand, man, it's either make it or break it. I'm 39. The shit that I haven't learned, I'm not going to learn. So either I'm going to have the heart, have some luck on my side, and go in there and try to get motherfuckers out of here. But I know fighting the top guys is going to be difficult. It's not going to be the same as fighting guys ranked 400, 300, 200, 100. And until y'all understand that, don't send your kids to school, have your kids getting suspended off the bus, suspended from class, going, baby, you ain't do nothing wrong. It's them dumbass teachers. They don't know no better. It's not them. It's not you, baby. It's them. Because that's what y'all doing to Wilder. And that's why your fucking kids grow up feeling entitled, like the world owed them something. That's why they hard-headed as fucking can't listen to nobody. That's why your kid going to 3, 4, 5 different schools because they keep getting kicked out of school. Because your dumbass as a parent don't know how to fucking discipline your child and teach them. No, they're never wrong. That's why they grew up feeling entitled. And that's why they always in so much shit, because nobody never sit their asses down and straighten them the fuck out. That's what y'all doing right now. It ain't you, baby. It's everybody else. It's the dumbass teachers who already got their fucking degree and chilling, trying to educate your kid. It's the bus drivers, everybody who done got their license, done accomplished some shit, got the job they want, doing whatever, but you and your special kids, they can never do no wrong. That's exactly the mentality that y'all have. Y'all don't know how childish and how completely ignorant y'all sound, dropping these videos, making excuses for a rusty-ass 39-year-old man. Look, y'all, it is what it is. But this dude is done sticking fork in him. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. And I will catch y'all on the next video.